Hello everybody, this is Prince Mouse, and welcome back to Dark Souls. In the last episode, we killed Artorias with some minor trouble for some fucking reason. And in this episode, we're gonna continue into Lucille Township. Ew. Okay. I can't one-shot these guys, that's gonna throw me off. It's like just barely pixel health, that's kind of funny. So I suppose we could just get right into it. Lucille Township is it's kind of a scary place. These little dudes right here, you can obviously tell that these are infected humans. Infected with what we're not quite sure yet. But, actually while I'm here, let me show something off. Yeah, they can do a lot of damage to you really fast, and yeah, it's not fun. I have humanity. You also, in this DLC, you'll get ass loads of humanity. So if you're looking for a trial by fire to get some extra humanity, you can do it through here. Some people, that's exactly what this area is, and, yeah. It can be depending on the build you do. Hey, I'm not actually being invaded for once. My internet connection, for some reason, has gotten really shitty, though. I'm also kind of used to Demon Souls and how kind of, like, free-flowing everything is with the, attack animations and such. Spin. Okay. Yeah, don't hit me. These enemies can do an attack where they flip both of their arms up and it's their running attack. That can do shitloads of damage to you. It's kind of annoying. It's actually kind of really annoying. Most people will generally do NG plus to do this area. While I personally would more or less recommend to do this area NG, because if you're doing it NG plus, the enemies are going to do twice as much damage. And if you do it while you're in NG, well, maybe it's more or less, late game NG. You shouldn't just, you know, go into the DLC immediately unless your build kind of requires that for a weapon you needed to be upgraded or something like that. Anyway, yeah, late game NG, you would be just as strong as you would in NG plus without having to worry about enemies that deal shitloads of damage to you, so. Let's go down here. It's been a while since I've been down through here, though. It's been a while since I played Dark Souls in general, because I have been playing Demon Souls. Developer message, let there be light. So, yeah. If you thought I was lying about there being developer messages, try putting that into a white sign soapstone, because you can't. Oops. Oh, damn it. I gotta put it in my other hand. That's annoying. I have so many things. Okay, there it goes. I don't know why that was taking so long. Get my little prong out here. There it is. Here, yay. Okay, cool. So, I just got a new 3DS XL. I bought it with my own money. Hey, silver pendant, that's important. And I'm really happy for it because it's really, really cool. The C-Stick, if you're planning on getting one yourself, the C-Stick is like, that comes with the new 3DS. It's actually, it just stays in one place. It doesn't move around like how the regular movement stick is on the game, on the fucking. I'm trying to think. Oh, dude. What was I saying? Okay. the regular like movement stick, you know how it kind of moves? Ow. Oh, I died. You know how it normally just moves? It can't really do that. It stays in one place. The C-stick does anyway. But it's very good at detecting where your finger is, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm back. That was kind of stupid. I forgot there was 2 dudes in there, 2 caster things. You can also see that they are casting. Hold on. Anyway, my dog keeps doing that. I got a new dog a little bit ago because Lee was kind of bored. He needed a friend. And it's a tiny little puppy that's like a mix of a fuck, I forget. What was it? Thunderthrow, what was it? It was like but yeah, Beagle Jack Russell Terrier mix, that's what that was. And Ananda, that's what I just said right there. She's a little bit of an asshole. Like, she's smart as hell, but she's too smart, you know what I mean? The little fucker just, like, knows what to do and how to get in trouble correctly. And it's fucking stupid and I hate it. I don't hate the dog, I just hate how fucking smart she is. You think she's stupid up until she does some of the most clever shit in the world, and I fucking hate it. A lot like these enemies currently, actually. I literally just said that. I'm gonna heal. That's why I kindled. You fucker. No, you not. Thank you much. Damn it. Damn it. Holy hell. Okay. I hear a lot of people say that, one thing I'm kind of tired of, hearing from people is that Dark Souls is hard. Like, Dark Souls 1 is pretty damn difficult, and then people are also having trouble with Dark Souls 2. Granted, these games are more difficult than most other games, but mostly because people who say that also have a lack of patience. You need to be kind of patient to, especially if it's your first time through and you don't know how to do shit correctly. You need to be really patient and learn the game before you can just kind of go out and kill things. Like, I know where every enemy placement is because the game kind of forces you to do that. Otherwise, though, if you can't really learn everything, you can do things like blocking enemies and waiting for them to attack. Literally, the easiest thing in the world is to just bring out a fucking shield. It's as easy as bringing out a goddamn shield and attacking after an enemy attacks. And I just died by a push. Fucking swag. Best ever. Thank you so much for that. I'll tell you right now, though, if you want to play a really hard game, play fucking Demon Souls, because that game will not let you have not one chance in hell, not a snowball's chance in hell, to give you a moment to attack the enemy. Especially when it comes to late game. That shit will not let you do anything that you want when it comes to attacking. It's really fun and really challenging, but if you're not a Souls player and you didn't stick with that game and go through the hell that was the game normally, you're not gonna go through with it. I also died again. You're not gonna go, and survive like you would in Dark Souls, because the enemies normally in Dark Souls would give you a chance to attack after they hit your shield or you dodge their attack. So, for instance, whenever I run up and hit this enemy, like right here, I did that while knowing the enemy was there. If I didn't know he was here, like for instance, I'm gonna just block with my sword and wait for him to attack and then attack. If I try to attack the enemy while he's attacking, the enemy will always have the advantage. And see, right here, I'm forced to run away and heal. And a lot of the chances, the game will throw multiple enemies at you if you're getting on your high horse, because it will knock you back down immediately after. So you have to be smart and patient to play this game. Because eventually, if you're patient enough, I also got probably the best headpiece in the game, because eventually, whenever you're patient enough, you won't have to be patient anymore. So I know where all the enemies are. I can go up and slash them without even having to worry about anything. I know how the game works to a T, and know when enemies will react. I know all of their aggro points and the points at which they'll do certain attacks. I just kind of expect it. Oh, fuck. I mean, in most cases, anyway. I'm not saying that I know, like, every single thing about that, except for I think I just said that. But, regardless, the game will throw surprises at you. There's some weird shit that can happen. Whether it be by a glitch or the game just wants to be a butthole and throw some weird shit at you that you didn't expect. That's mostly all on you and not the game. The game will throw shit at you because it respects you as a player, not because it wants to disrespect you. That's how this whole fucking game works. I tried to make that not to sound that as a rant as much as possible. I think I may have did it anyway. I don't know. I rant a lot. One thing I hate absolutely most in this world is people complaining. I fucking hate complainers and people who just don't give a shit. Those are my two, like, most hated virtues in life. Holy fuck! Okay, I think I should probably home the crystal in this area so I can kill the bitch real fast. Gotta remember that those things have less health than the other enemies. How can I do this? Because the crystal soul mass is gonna break as soon as I get down there. Well, not all of them. Just 2 of them. Yeah, okay, that worked. Forgot I had magic. Yeah. That's another thing, that if you want to be a spellcaster in this game, it's probably best if you didn't spam shit, because you're not going to get anywhere if you just spam shit at people. You kind of have to be smart with how you use your spells. More so in Dark Souls 2 than in Dark Souls 1, because Dark Souls 1 has more or less mundane spells that they all kind of do the same thing and are just upgrades of another. We also got a carving of some sort. Just as well, let me grab the bloated head and just read up on that really fast. So, its defense isn't the best in the world. It's kind of sucky. Yeah, well, you know. Its resistances aren't... Its poison resist isn't bad at all. That's actually pretty good. Durability, weight... Weight's pretty high. That's kind of funny. Head of an Ulsil resident whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the Dark Manus, father of the Abyss. The bloated head is fissured. Fissured? Yeah, fissured. The cracks lined with innumerable tiny red eyeballs, with a hard outside and mucus-filled inside. No sane person could ever wear it. Guess what I just did? I wore it. Yeah, I never read the description on that. Very disgusting, though. But yeah, you can wear that if you want. Yay. Just as well, the sorcerers can drop their head, and you can wear that as well. And it is different. I don't know if the description is different. It may be. In fact, I almost guarantee that it is. But, if I get it, I'll read it, but I'm not going to make an effort to grind for it. So now that we're done with that, I'm going to be human one more time, and, hopefully not get invaded by, an enemy, because there is an NPC that can invade you in this area. Oh, what are you all doing? I didn't notice, but whenever the township residents kind of put their arms down, like back in that little cross pattern, that's them being de-aggroed. That's kind of interesting. Most enemies don't have a de-aggro animation. In fact, I think that's the only one that does. Okay, are you guys ready to make some actual progress in this video? Because I am. Let's go ahead and do that. I do believe there's like 1 or 2 Titanite lizards in this section of the DLC. But I'm not really looking to go for it. My greed may just tell me to go for it anyway, because that's kind of just my instinct, is to kill a Titanite lizard. I took damage, by the way. Not sure if you noticed that. Yeah, there we go. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck you. Okay. Well, that happened. Yeah, they all just de-aggroed right then. Can we get a replay of that? Oh, that happened. Replay of that. Yeah, they all just de-aggroed. That's pretty amazing. Damn it, I gotta be human. Fuck. No, 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 rest the bonfire, rest the bonfire, rest the bonfire. Fuck you. I don't know why they're dropping so many items now. One thing I guess I also could explain while I'm here kindling and stuff, is that randomly you will get an amount of humanity for no reason in your little counter. And that's mostly because the enemies in the game in general have a secret counter that builds up over time before it gives you 1 humanity in your counter. And every enemy is worth a different amount of points. Undead soldiers from Undeadburg being the one that give you the most points. Fuck, I may just die again. I think I will. Yeah, probably. Actually, I just realized that I can go from down here and take a little shortcut down here. Which would be a better option, because this way I wouldn't have to deal with all those guys. But yeah, this is also, I'm not sure how many they did here, but as you can see, I do get random amounts of humanity occasionally from these enemies. And you kind of have to think of it from a lore perspective as to why these enemies would give you so many. But it seems kind of obvious whenever you realize it. There's also a Titanite Lizard. Ow, fuck you. Titanite Lizard there, I'm gonna jump for it. Okay, he's gone. Okay, good. I think I just fall here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. This is a mimic here. Let's murder this really fast. It does kind of suck to not be caught off guard by a mimic. And we'll look at those carvings in a little bit. I need to trigger Marvelous Chester. I'd like to do that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just if at any point you step on the little thing, he gets triggered. We'll wait for him to come down here. Oh, he's a sniper. Sniper. Now, I may have explained this to my friend or to you guys already, but Marvelous Chester uses the sniper crossbow. That is why he keeps firing arrows at me, or bolts rather, at such a far distance. And in truth, the sniper crossbow does have the absolute best range of any crossbow in the game. But it's kind of weird because there's no way to aim with a crossbow. You can aim with a bow just fine, but with a crossbow you can't aim with it. Which is strange. There we go. There is a kind of a tricky way to aim, and I think I've shown that off already. Okay. Jester's a weird NPC. He's got a weird attack style, unlike other enemies in the game. I don't know why I didn't cast a thing, but I'm gonna back off here so I don't get killed. Yeah, he's got a really weird attack style. It's unlike other enemies in the game. Fuck you. Because he uses some sort of spin kick as well as throwing little knives that cause bleed damage, and they have rose petals on them. And those are both moves that no player is capable of doing. Just as well, that is a unique death animation. I also think the bleed is fairly instant. And he's also one of the only NPC that... NPC... NPCs that drop nothing whenever they die, because normally they would drop like a humanity and you can obtain that, but Marvelous Jester doesn't. I guess they probably forgot about that. Of course, you could only really like realize that if you pay a lot, maybe even too much attention to the game. That was actually perfectly too much. I tried to dodge that, it didn't quite work. I'm gonna go away. Okay, all good. Screw you, God. I'd like to upgrade my weapon one more time if I could, but I don't know of any places that have dragon scales on the, I hate this thing, currently. This is also probably the worst section of this area, is this little place where you have to roll correctly. Like, I don't know how you would make that unless you couldn't like, if you didn't know how to iframe that, I don't know how you would fucking get past that. I guess you could do it again with a shield or a great shield if you had it on you. Which I guess by this point you would have to have a great shield on you. Should I discard? Hello, asshole. I was looking for you. Thank you. This here is a trap. It's a rubbish. Dude, I killed you in one shot. It's probably, some of the one-shots that I'm getting have to do with crit damage. I'm just getting random amounts of crit damage. As soon as they attack, you deal more damage, sort of thing. No, well, normally I would go in there and fight all those enemies at the same time. As stupid as that may sound, I'm actually going to make an effort to avoid these enemies. Because there is just way too many right now. I also think I could still take damage from the caster in here, but... Main reason being is that there's like 17 fucking casters in there. So, yeah, screw that. Like, there's a lot. Too many, in fact. So... 2 is normally a hassle, but now they just got an ass load in there. Hello, chest. What are you doing there? I'm gonna go grab that. So yeah, not only is there a bunch of bloated head people down there, there's also a caster behind me and a caster on a sniper's perch up there, so... I'm gonna go back through here one more time and probably get that chest because I don't remember what's in there. I don't think it's all that important, though. Although I could be wrong. Well, it's not important because I never got it before. But how do you get that? Just run from here and jump to that? I don't think so. I guess so. Okay, cool. Oh, red titanite junk, okay. So it wasn't all that important. But helpful if you needed red titanite junk. What was that, just one of them, I think? And here's a little place. I suppose if you were an invader, you could hide in here. So that'd be kind of cool. It'd throw me off for sure. Okay. So I'm gonna go where I think we're supposed to go, but, may as well just go check. Oh, shit. I got one shot by that. How the hell did I get one shot? No! I thought I could roll to that other side, but I forgot there was a dude chasing me. just fall from there. That's what I thought. Can't do it from there, though. Fuck. Oh, shit. Scared the fuck out of me. Holy crap. Hello, asshole. How you doing? Yeah, that swipe attack was murder, so avoid that. No! Ah, damn it. Son of a bitch. Please hit, thank you. Oh, shit! How are you doing? Alright, so, the video is already up to 30 minutes. Shorter than that because I'm gonna edit it a lot. But, I'm gonna go ahead and end off here, guys. I will meet you back whenever I get past that section, because I don't know why I keep dying. Anyway, I have been Prince Mouse. I hope you guys enjoyed that, even though it didn't really work out very well. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and goodbye.